Over North America, certain species of fur-bearing animals are protected in portions of their range and may even be listed as rare, threatened, or endangered. While it varies by region, some of the more common species fitting this category include wolverine, lynx, marten, fisher, and wolves. In this video, we'll go through some specific examples on how to minimize captures of these species when using both lethal and restraining trap systems. In addition to this video, please watch the other videos offered here. Overall, they're going to set you up with a solid foundation in some basic sets for a wide array of fur bearers and the responsible use of traps and trap sets. Also, we encourage you to use the traps that meet BMP standards for your target species. We have BMPs for every fur bearer species in North America, so you should be able to find something that fits your needs. Remember, these videos are meant to provide you with a solid background, but are not everything you need to know. Trapping regulations vary widely by jurisdiction, so please review your state, tribal, or provincial specific regulations before setting any traps. In addition to regulations, these entities may have specific guidance on the topic of avoidance of these high-profile protected species. Just like the regulations, this guidance is crafted by the local jurisdiction to best fit the needs of your area. Even after watching these videos, please consider taking a trapper education course in your area. First off, it may be mandatory, and even if it isn't, these classes are often taught by local instructors that will help you in the basics of trapping, as well as how to navigate the rules and ethics of trapping in your area. If a trapper education class isn't available in the right place, see if your state or province has an online course. If not, then consider looking into the Association of Fish and Wildlife's online course. We can use a variety of approaches to minimize the likelihood of capture of these species, including locations, trap size and design, pan tension for restraining sets, bait lure choice, and set construction. With that in mind, let's get started. First off, if you're in an area where such protected species live, it's important to know their preferred habitat and what their tracks, scat, and other sign looks like. Also, contact your local wildlife biologist or conservation officer for additional information, precautions, or recommendations related to these species. You can use this information to avoid certain areas or consider taking extra precaution when trapping in those areas. Body grips are an effective tool for species such as fisher and marten, and if both of these species are present in addition to something like lynx, then an elevated set using a small diameter pole, 4 inches diameter or less, set at a 45-degree angle works extremely well. If you live and trap in areas where fisher are trapped, but marten are protected, then a mid-sized, well-anchored foothold with pan tension greater than 4 pounds selects for fisher over marten. To ensure that your traps have a specific pan tension, use a pan tension device. What do you do if you trap in areas where marten are harvested but fisher are protected? Well, while both species will enter small spaces, the much smaller size of the marten allows it to easily enter a hole that a fisher can't. So with a modified cubby with a diameter no more than 2.5 inches, marten can be captured while excluding fisher. In areas where wolves are trapped but wolverine or lynx are present, then a foothold with 10 pounds of pan tension avoids these species, yet works well for wolf capture. You may also be trapping for canids in an area where you may encounter lynx. Use discrete sets without eye appeal. Lynx are visual predators, so avoiding sets with large dirt holes, flagging, or other visual attractants. Rely on the canid's powerful nose to draw them to your set. As always, use BMP traps for your target species, and this can reduce the likelihood that a lynx would be injured if it was captured, allowing for a safe release. If you're trapping in an area where wolves and/or wolverine are protected, but you're targeting smaller, less powerful fur bearers, a well-anchored set with a smaller foothold often allows these animals to self-release. When anchoring your set, be it a drag or stakes, have them equipped with sturdy chain and multiple swivels. J-hooks should be spot welded shut to prevent wolverine and wolves from opening them and escaping with the trap. When this anchoring system is combined with smaller footholds, wolves and/or wolverine can bend or pop out the jaws of a trap. It can be fixed later back at your house. In areas where marten are not present, Then a mid-sized body grip trap can be used for fisher or raccoon in a restricted opening of a recessed cubby, thus avoiding most other animals reluctant to enter. Where allowed, various types of bait can also minimize non-target interest. On land, sweet baits attract raccoons, whereas meat baits attract other species like fisher or marten. As described in another video, lethal snares or cable restraints are important tools in various parts of North America. Making such a set for a wolf, you can avoid other rare species like wolverine or lynx by keeping the bottom of the snare loop at least 18 to 20 inches above the ground, allowing these fur bearers to pass beneath the set. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. As demonstrated, trapping can be done responsibly in areas with protected fur bearers by taking a few extra precautions.